Hey everyone, it's Monday night.
Holy cow, it's Monday night Sketchy Live. What is going on out there in Sketchy Land?
Who
Monday.
knows? Who knows?
There's no football. There's a little bit of amateur baseball, as they call it. Amateur. Is that what they call it? No, it's spring training.
Basketball.
There's some basketball being going on. But hey, what's better to do than on a Monday night is to stream your pals, Johnny Jalopy and Ity-B.
Hey guys.
And talk about hot rod stuff and art stuff and things going on in the culture, all that kinds of stuff. This is the place to be, Sketchy Live. So we're so excited that you're here. Big announcements as you're all rolling in. We have big announcements, but before we get to that, what do you say we do a little bit of something? Intro.
Oh, intro it is. Boom.
Boom.
And we're back.
What's going on, everyone? Why do you look stunned? Are you reading something?
No, because I'm trying to function without a mouse here, and there we go. Okay.
Function without a mouse.
Yes, it's hard. I can't scroll with this thing.
Oh. Well,
So
do you want to try to plug that thing back in?
nope.
Do you want to try to plug mine in?
Nope. All right, guys, we're just gonna wing it. If I'm missing some of your comments, it's because I cannot see them.
I'll pump up the comments and see what's going on. Michael Schnell, we got Paul Marziani, Howard Pierpont, 53 in Clear, Minneota, Texas. Yep, we got the weather report going on there. Jim Pollan from Hobo's Hot Rod Garage says, "Hey."
Oh, okay, I'm back. Yes.
Diane Kinnery, welcome. We're waiting for the big announcement, she says. Are you reading? Yeah.
Yes, I am. Okay. George Bennett, hello from Hot Rods Motorcycle Awareness and Suicide Prevention Foundation.
Awesome.
And we have Rob Earl. Hey, Ity-B and Johnny.
We just jumped right into comments.
Tuning in from the Hunter Valley, Australia. And Lizzie Daughtry, of course, joining us. Nicole Ferguson joining us, which we will see this week.
Yes, can't wait to see everybody.
We are headed to the Detroit Autorama.
Get your galoshes and your big ass coat because we're leaving the sunny Florida,
the Sunshine State, to the Snow State.
Dismal, white Christmasless Detroit, Michigan.
Thankfully, we're going up there for some fun stuff.
Yes, thankfully, we're heading up to the chilly Arctic. I'm getting cold just thinking about it.
I know, and we don't have winter jackets, but we're gonna make do.
I got a coat. You're the one that never packs a winter jacket.
I don't.
And then you come home and you get sick.
But our first year that we went, it did snow while we were up there, and I enjoyed it.
It's gonna snow.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about seeing the snow. Not driving in the snow.
We'll be happy just to fly in and make it.
Yeah.
Based on all the airplane stuff that's been going on. Hey, Johnny's Lobby, Ity-B, getting on a plane, flying in. Cross your fingers for us.
We're going to be
shout out some praise.
We're going to be great.
Prayers.
This show is coming on the
the
heels of the Starboard show.
Yeah,
that just happened.
Looked like there was a lot of cool stuff going on down there. I'm an idiot.
And that was Oklahoma.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot and thought the Starboard show and the Billy Bash show
were different. And I told you that they weren't.
Different. I didn't know. And I've been fortunate enough that I've been asked to do the artwork for the Billy Bash stuff 2 years in a row now. And was like, they didn't even thought, hey, you want to come down and be in the show? And I'm like, oh yeah, I don't know if we can do it because with this, there's the Starboard show we want to try to get to, and then there's
and they're like, we are the Starboard
then there's
show.
well, no one said that to me. Then there's Autorama, and then there's another thing, and I'm like, oh, there's so many, and like Like, I don't know if I can make 3 shows with my job.
Right.
So we're like,
we'd have to take off 2 months of work.
So I thought it was 3 different shows.
But
that's how immersed Sketchy Live is to the culture. We really know.
That's okay.
Stuff.
There's going to be a day when we're going to get to do all these shows. So
there's coming a day.
I know it's going to happen.
I hear there's coming a day.
There is.
What day is this?
Soon. Stay tuned.
Yeah,
that's what I'll say.
32 people. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
We've got Cam McNulty joining us.
Hello, me. Who's on the broadcast?
Yes,
Ity-B?
let me tell you. Frank Pupello, Sketchy Live is on the air. I figured out my race car goes faster with the Johnny Jalopy sticker on it.
It does. It does add. Hey, listen, if you want to really gain horsepower and speed,
add a sticker.
At least a minimum of at least 1 sticker. I'll give you the Ity-B guarantee. 2 stickers.
2 stickers
is like nitrous in your fuel tank.
There you go. Randy Keats joining us from Michigan. Lizzie is posting her YouTube channel for us all to check out.
There you go.
Ms. Butterfree. It should be Ms. Butterfree 34. She spelled it wrong.
Butterfree.
Chris Molinsky joining us. Welcome.
What's going on, Molinsky?
We've got Richard Hahn from Alpena. Hope to see you in Detroit. We will be there. Can't wait to see you guys in Detroit. Chris Molinsky. He said it's going to be in the 40s. That's okay.
That's all right.
We're going to deal with it. We're going to deal with it.
We drive around in the 30s all the time.
George Bennett said, I will see you Saturday, a 2X and extra large, right? Yep. We'll have them. We're bringing some shirts.
We are bringing some shirts.
Are bringing some beanies.
We're bringing a design. We'll have shirts of a because again, here's the unfortunate thing. We're going to Detroit and living where we live and then to Detroit. If we had jobs where we'd take more time off, we could take it. We drive.
Yeah, we drive it up. We bring the whole setup.
Merch, man. We bring the merch. But so we're limited with what we can bring. So with the cost of flying, has anybody flown lately? And how much they charge you for carrying on?
Yeah.
Or an extra bag.
Just
so
bags.
1 bag is pretty expensive. So we're bringing a bag, and that we're trying to pack art.
We have to stay under a weight requirement for that, but
holy cow.
We're going to bring as much stuff as we can, guys. But as always, the website is available. The only thing that we are currently out of right now are the hats. But that's intentional because we have some other ideas for hats.
Yes.
So, we have Matt Williams joining us. We have David West out from Arizona joining us.
Hey, so guys, this is the beauty of Sketchy Lives. The part that since its inception. Is that right?
Yeah.
Of Sketchy Live. The most important part of the show, other than me drawing and doing silly stuff and Ity-B and I arguing or banter, it's generally the last. It's like the 3rd or 4th characteristic of the show.
Yes.
The most important part of the show is your interaction. What you're doing right now, which is interacting with us, letting us know you're here, which we love. Hopefully you love that we. Oh, Brian, look at. Happy birthday to Lisa. I'm so sorry that you're
oh my goodness
where you're at spending
Lisa
your birthday.
McCoy.
But what a beautiful wife that is there taking care of her.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Lisa.
Happy
birthday to you. Yeah, Brian is under the weather right now.
Yeah, a little
undergoing some procedures. But
we got you, man.
We are praying for you.
Jalopy Army is going to pray for Brian.
Keep him in your prayers, guys. The strongest man and such a talented guy. They're such a fantastic couple immersed in the culture up there in Alabama.
Just amazingly wonderful people. We've never met them personally.
They are our Cajun customs.
Well, they're your Cajun, my Cajun custom.
It's Kuyon Customs.
Kuyon Customs, yes, Kuyon. But they are our Cajun friends, and they've been nothing but amazing supporters from ride or dies from the jump, and just been great people. We're so fortunate. And again, going back to what I was talking about before, which is Sketchy Live itself is the reason why we have and the reason why we've kept doing this is because of this interaction with you guys out there. I'm a huge podcast streaming fan. I spend tons of time on YouTube watching other people's channels. And what I will say that differentiates Sketchy Live versus everybody else who talks about the culture and does things and does drawings and tutorials is that this interaction with you guys out there is the most important part of what we do, because it makes us feel like we're in a like sitting in a garage. We're all sitting around
just chit chatting,
shooting the crap and and talking about things, and just your interaction makes it fun and exciting, and it's made it all worth it. The whole 8 years now.
7. This is our 8th year. We're beginning
9 years. Our YouTube channel turned 9 this year.
Did it?
Yeah. 9 years old. Our YouTube channel.
Oh, yay!
Happy birthday. But Sketchy Live, or what started off as Monster Mondays,
right back in the day.
Yeah. We did that for a year.
2018. It may have been
or one season.
Maybe just one season.
First season was Monster Mondays. And because I was drawing hot rods with monsters, and you guys would say, "Oh, turn that monster green," or "Put a shoe on his head."
That's where the interaction really started.
Yeah, that was the best part. And again, this was all done in a way to try to get me drawing and then just showing you guys what we're drawing and what we're doing, and get my name out there. We had a lot of good recognition from the TV show Full Custom Garage, which has been fantastic, and I'm sure a lot of you may know me from there. And if you gained to know Ity-B, you started off watching Sketchy Live with just
hearing
watching one hand or two hands sometimes, and then we would talk back and forth, and you would just hear voices, and it was like a radio show.
But then at the end, I would come around,
we would pop
and
around
I'd
and put the
hug
camera
over your shoulder, and we'd say our
so
goodbye.
If you get an opportunity, go to YouTube and watch the
early
episodes. Or JohnnyJalopy.com has all the old early episodes, and you can really see where we came from. If you're new to Sketchy Live and you found us in the recent years, what you see now is not how it was in the beginning. It was very rudimental, and it was very like trial and error, and just like things still do. Technical difficulties, speakers not working, horrible sound, terrible video. But you've all kept.
But we showed up
every Monday for you. And again, as much as it's been a learning process of how to do this, and it's been a great experience doing it. God, sounds like we're signing off. It's been a great experience. Well, maybe, who knows? There's an announcement coming.
There is. Let me catch you up on who else we have on real quick. Dylan Compton, our buddy right here in Newport Richey, who just bought a new house. They're having it built, and he'll be moving in. So congratulations to you, Dylan.
Welcome.
Speed and Shine TV, Mike Sadler. Hopefully we'll see you this weekend, Mike. We've got Dan and Mary Evans from Dunedin joining us.
Dan and Mary Evans.
George Bennett said, "I'm bringing you some hot rod shirts." Oh, nice.
Okay, all right.
A little bit of a trade action.
Yeah.
Dennis Goff in the house.
What's up?
We've got Mike Hicks. Hicks. See you soon, crazy cats. Can't wait to see you.
Can't wait to say that name one more.
Hicks. JT Duty. He said, "I'm late. No problem. We're here."
We're glad you're here.
Timothy Pannell. Snow disappearing up here. Good. Good.
Up?
Bob or Shaggy's.
Yeah.
Yep. We're going to be around both of those places.
We'll be bopping around that Bob's zone.
Gary Ploppin. Hey,
What's
guys.
up there, Gary?
We'll have Bob's car there Wednesday morning. Looking forward to seeing you too. We fly in on Thursday, so we will see you Thursday. Uncle Larry. Uncle Larry, we miss you. Can't wait to give that guy a hug.
Yep.
Can't wait to fire the hot rod up, get that mother scratcher out on the road.
Yes.
We've got Sam Metro joining us, our buddy from Claremont, Florida.
Up, my friend?
Evening,
so
y'all. Sorry
here.
It took me a few minutes to get it loaded on my computer. No problem. We have Julie Lutzinger. See you guys soon. Yes, ma'am. We will be up there.
Yep.
Are you going to be drawing in Detroit? JT wants to know.
Yes, I'll be drawing live.
Bringing paper, will travel.
I got paper. I'll have the Johnny Jalopy mini cards available. Those are all the originals that I generally have. The mini cards,
4x6.
4x6.
Yeah.
And then I'll be also doing some Sketchy Live. The Sketchy clipboards will be available as well.
The clipboard series, nice.
Yeah, I've been just having so much fun with the clipboards.
Yeah, it's not a show unless Johnny's drawn live.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have a big group of people.
We're going to do.
Hopefully, if Chip Foose comes, he stops at our booth and goes,
"Yes,
this is the second time I've walked by this booth and it's just going crazy with
packed with people around it.
What's going on right here?" And maybe I'll get to meet.
If anybody knows Chip Foose and can get us in, we'd love a conversation.
I want to meet him that way. Yes. I don't want to see Chip Foose come by and just say hi.
He will say hi. Uncle Larry said the craziest is the best. Technical difficulties are awesome. That keeps us on our toes. Yeah. Yes, it keeps us on ours as well. Sarah Clay, James and Sarah Clay. We'll be seeing you guys this Saturday. Yes, ma'am. Clay. Josh Neff. First time I've been here. Usually miss y'all because I have zero concept of how time works.
We wish we could do the same.
And we actually started somewhat on time today, but normally we don't have a concept of how time works
late.
either.
Yeah, so this is why it's we're talking about this big announcement.
Yes.
And so happy that the 43 of you that
44
showed up. So again, we're reminiscing about the past and Sketchy Live and where it started, and it was Monster Mondays, and it was very crude and very terrible, and it was funny. We go back and watch some of the videos, and even the artwork was so not even. Yeah, it was just.
I still think our very best year had to have been the pandemic.
Yeah, for
During
sure.
the pandemic, we had so much fun. People would reach out to us just off broadcast and be like, "Look, I look forward to Monday nights. You guys are like the only thing that's making me smile right now because the world is just crazy."
Yeah, it was a hard time.
We had so much fun. We've made so many contacts, and
it's really when we started really dubbing those you folks out there as the Jalopy Army.
Yeah,
you've been such a collective group of just positive people that have continually showed up for us and shown us support. We've done fundraisers for people, and you've been there, and you've purchased things. We've done
the auctions that we've done.
We've done auctions to try to help us get to different shows, and you showed up and showed your support. One of the fun times, and we need to bring it back real soon, was the
happy hour.
Was the happy hour, the Sketchy Live happy hour, or I forget what was the happy hour with the Jalopys or something like that. That was such a fun time, just sitting around, no agenda,
on Zoom,
full Zoom,
full access to questions and chit chat,
having a drink and chit chatting with each other, seeing your spaces and stuff that you hang out in and stuff. Was such an amazing time. So we've come a long way in the past 8 seasons of this, officially 8 seasons of Sketchy Live, but it's been 9 years of our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
It's been multiple years that we did it called Monster Mondays and then turned into Sketchy Live. So we've appreciated all of it. And with that being said, there's in order to continue doing this stuff, we've got our good buddy Hank, who's done an amazing job with our website, has been this behind the scenes kind of inspirational dude, really trying to help us grow the business itself. And it's just been so awesomely like, hey man, I want to see you guys succeed. These are his words, you're great people. What you try to do with
you're fluffing it a little
with Sketchy Live. Yeah, right. With Sketchy Live and how you interact with everybody is really cool, and that kind of stuff. And it's it's something we've tried to do from the beginning. It's even when we go to make appearances, and like even when we go to Detroit, that's our mission. When we go there is to try to interact with as many people as we can, not in the fake way of like, hey, we hope you'll buy something or something, but to truly make contact and in interactions with you guys that are out in the culture too. And we have this shared passion and love for the automobile and art and people. And there are times where we don't always agree on everything, because we all drive different cars and different styles and different things. Obviously we don't agree on said specific passion, but we share a lot of stuff together. So we've Ity-B and I have just been feel very blessed that you've made us a part of your Mondays and other days that we've tried to do stuff. You showed up, so we really appreciate it. So I guess, is that a segue into to talk about it, or is it too soon?
It's people are on because they want to hear the announcement.
Okay, so the announcement is this, and it comes with a ton of research. It comes with a ton of
planning, preparation,
time spent,
coaxing,
arguments, nail biting, all kinds of different stuff. So for eight seasons, 9 years, we've done Sketchy Live and figured out over the course of the last few years how to share this on multiple platforms at the same time, giving most of our
viewing audience
time and viewership to the streaming platform, to Facebook. And over the course of those multiple years, the reality is, other than the connections with you guys itself, Facebook has done everything in its power, and nothing. And again, this is probably going to hit the algorithms, but it's done everything in its power to block us from being seen from not only you folks but other people too. Because I'll post things. With the amount of people that showed up tonight, I'm super surprised because of just I've been sharing stuff, and I've noticed not many people seem to be seeing it, because in past times I'd see familiar faces that would go hit a like or a comment or something to that effect.
And here's what I will say. We developed this business in 2012. It's when we really started doing Johnny Jalopy as a business.
Trying to do it as
our business has come to this point through Facebook. We wouldn't have sold a single thing had it not been for Facebook. We would have never met Hank Dutton, who then designed our website, which is now where we can sell products. But Facebook was an integral part of the growth of Johnny Jalopy. I am so thankful for the platform.
Contact with Shaggy Blanc, who's now
all of you
got us into Autorama.
All of you know us because of Facebook.
Then, true, but also yes, starting with those Facebook, because Facebook it still works as a social media, which is us connecting and us sharing our day-to-day life and posting things on Facebook. Where we fall short with Facebook is this content, which is we do Sketchy Live and we get 400, 500 views, which is phenomenal.
Yes.
We're so thankful. So thankful and grateful for the shares and everything. But if you look at the performance of Sketchy Live, and again, know that it's released at the same time, live on Facebook and live in YouTube. And I know some of you are watching on YouTube.
Yes, we have quite a few.
So appreciative that many people have jumped over. The possibilities, and this is what it boils down to. We are trying to do this as a way to interact, but it's also trying to get viewership. And I'm getting older, and in this, we're trying to work on a retirement plan. We're being completely crystal clear, and this is what we try to do this whole time: is be very, very honest about what we do with Sketchy Live, or just in general. We've been very transparent about lots of stuff.
Yeah.
So what's happened is, 500 to 600, sometimes 900 views get done,
which is huge,
to a Sketchy Live shown on Facebook, and then it goes to YouTube, where it could be theoretically monetized by the amount of hours that are being watched, and we're getting maybe 50, sometimes 60,
only 50, 60 views over there,
80 views of it on the YouTube platform, and it's not. So that doesn't mean that it's not you guys not watching, because you're watching here on Facebook, because this is where you've learned to come watch it, and this is where we've learned to post it. But in order for us to grow it as a bigger channel and try to do something with the business side of it, we've contemplated for multiple years of
I have fought it for quite some time,
making this exclusively, where we said, we'll do it on all platforms, and our fans will go over and support us, and they'll follow us there too. They'll watch here, they'll watch there. We'll make sure that we won't have to. And what's happened is Facebook isn't doing anything to promote us, and they're definitely not offering us any type of incentive to have you to spend your time watching this streaming content on their platform.
So the announcement is we are not stopping Sketchy Live.
Sketchy Live will continue.
We're only going to be streaming live on YouTube.
So we're asking you guys, as our army and support, if obviously you like watching streaming stuff because you're here. So it's not abnormal for you to watch streaming things, because you spend an hour with us, most of you.
Right.
Some of you pop in and out, and some of you I know have jobs, and sometimes you don't get to catch the live. So, and I know that's a bummer too. That's the beauty, is that you can go back and watch it, and it's available on YouTube as well. And and
after it posts, after we do our live on YouTube and it posts and it's up, we will be sharing it to Facebook. So if you are only a Facebook person,
right,
we'll be sharing the link to the YouTube channel, but it's still gonna drive you back to YouTube. Yeah. The thing that I have fought for so long is the fact that the interaction that we have with a lot of you on Facebook, that
doesn't stop.
We've got people here that it will stop, because it's not going to be live on Facebook. But if you join us on YouTube, I'm seeing all the YouTube comments, and I'm able to comment back and still do the shout outs and things like that.
Well, so we're still the show will still be the same format as we've been doing, which is live with comments and interaction with you. That's what we're hoping for, because that's how we've done it. And I think as a show, we have a good time. You're here, you showed up, and we're so excited that you do show up. And we're just basically asking for your support to help us grow this bigger.
When we grow this bigger, we will have more of an opportunity for new products. We will have more of an opportunity for new things.
The biggest thing that we've been wanting to do, and it's been very difficult to do,
is the travel.
Well, that's part of it. But have guests on to where we can do more interaction with guests and stuff like that. But what happens is, again, to do this stuff, equipment costs money. To have the things that you need to do it the right way costs money, and we've hit the limits as far as where we can, and we're trying to find ways to monetize this part of the thing
so it can pay for itself.
And again, we're asking for your help by viewership. We haven't gone, which is coming available soon. We plan to start a Patreon thing where if you want to help us support us that way, you can. But we're not asking specifically for dollars and cents from our fans.
Just the viewership you've done just on a different platform.
That if we could take all you folks right here and we pop over to YouTube and we keep doing the same thing that we've done, which is a streaming platform just like Facebook, in this live thing, but it allows your views to be counted towards something.
Right.
Where right now your views count to us, and it makes us we're happy and we love seeing the views. But the real place of where we could theoretically,
where it's really going to help us and benefit us,
support us in a way to keep being able to do this longer, would be to do that. So that's the announcement. Is we this Monday that you're on right now is our last Monday live on Facebook. We hope we don't lose you. I know we're going to. I know
there's going to be a few people.
There's a few people that are like ride or die Facebook people, and you've watched us here, and I hope we don't lose you. It's because you're important to us.
Yes.
I hope
this was so hard. This was so hard for me, especially.
We are important to you, and we don't want you to think that we're just, hey, it's all about money. It's not. But at the same time, both of us work full-time jobs, and we're trying to do this, and everybody's in the same economy. Money is tight.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is paying people for content. We make content, and we've been making content for 8 years for free for Facebook, where we've all been sharing on this thing. And 8 years, we could have theoretically been putting all these watch hours that you've spent watching us through the pandemic and all that stuff, and had a company that says, hey, hey, you bring people to watch. We'll throw you a couple bucks. And a couple bucks buys another connection. Like right now we have the reason why we lost, what do you call it last week?
Our audio is because of this little
stupid connection's broken. And when you start going, okay, that's another $10-$20, and it's $10-$20, but it's still when you're also trying to do art supplies and different things like that. It's
the art supplies. I feel like it's products.
I don't like begging. And I don't want to
it's not begging. And we're not asking anybody to do anything if they haven't already done. If you've been tuning in, I'm
not seeing any new comments. So I'm hoping,
I haven't gone through them all. So
I feel like maybe we've stymied people.
Yeah. Let me get caught up here. So I've got Dave Melcher joining us from Middle Oregon. Thank you for tuning in. Paul Arnold from Michigan. So welcome. James Clay. Again, we will see you this weekend, sir. Uncle Larry is saying, can't wait to see you. Put smiles on the kids' faces. Interaction with the children and the youngsters is the best. And that's something you're known to do. Val LeBlanc, Shaggy's wife. Can't wait to see you guys. She is real, guys. Everyone was like, your wife's not here. She doesn't come to the show. But we can't wait to see you, Val. Howard Pierpont, I have the unlimited Zoom account to use for happy hour. Thank you.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Howard's always willing to offer.
Oh my God, that'd be awesome.
We got Randy Wolfman, Adam joining us. Welcome. And James, the Clays are now tuning in under Blowing Money Mafia.
Nice.
Love it. Sarah said, I haven't been seeing anything until tonight. Oh.
Yes,
he said, James said, if you're a business, they will make you pay for it. AI picks it up and regulates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sarah said, no one can blame you for that. You are genuine and great people. We know you're not being greedy, but so much work goes into all of this. And it does. I mean, and they're content creators as well. And their page is killing it.
Yeah.
So they know how hard it is to get it started and to do it and how much time it takes to dedicate. Jim Pollan said, I will see you on the tube.
Thanks, Jim.
supporting the Army. Thank you so much. Michael made the switch. He's over on YouTube right now.
So
Thank
much.
you. Oh my
Thanks
God,
so
I'm going to
much.
cry. Lizzie said, I can watch you either way. And that's the great part of it too. You don't have to have a YouTube subscription. It's still a free platform right now, which is fantastic. So, you know, even if you only come over for Monday nights for us,
and listen, we're not over here doing, we're not utilizing, doing a makeup thing and hey, buy this. And here's 5 reasons why you should watch Sketchy Live type stuff. And we're trying to make genuine content as well. And, I think what we have is different than what's out there. Cause again, I watch this stuff.
Right.
And, I watch our channel too. And, 10% of the watch.
Yeah.
Probably myself,
all the views are his. Howard has a good question. He said, will YouTube make me watch ads unless I do a subscription?
I don't know.
I've gone back and watched our videos and I've never been asked.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I'm not, and that may be because right now, Howard, because we're so low on the totem pole as far as the way YouTube
maybe as we
us,
grow,
they aren't pushing ads, and that's how they make money is they sell advertisings to the thing. And listen, I watch streaming stuff on YouTube and I wait for it to show the little ad and I push skip. And I know that,
it's a few seconds.
That doesn't help that channel, by the way. If you watch the whole commercial all the way through, it makes the algorithms go, oh, these people watch the commercials.
They like watching commercials.
And this particular channel is selling commercials. So this is great. So it can hurt that channel. And I'm asking of our viewers, of you guys is just, if you just go over there, even if you turn it on and you click play and you just let it play in the background.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to watch. You don't want to listen to our bullshit. I don't blame you.
But you know what? There's a ton of stuff over there, and we've been doing a little bit more.
And again, I am a YouTube. That's what that's all I watch is YouTube. I watch, tons.
And I don't at all.
I watch tons of different people, and from art to car stuff to new stuff all the time. I'm always searching for something new. And again, as I watched art videos and different things like this, where it's podcasty kind of things. There's not another, at least I haven't seen another show like Sketchy Live where we're as interactive with you guys as much. And that's what I think we have that's very different that we're offering. And we also plan to do more other content that you may not even be seeing because we're not posting those kind of things on YouTube or Facebook. Or what is happening when I do share some of that kind of content, Facebook is not letting you see it.
Right.
Because a lot of those
he gets like 4 likes on a really cool drawing video that he did,
or even just a video of us taking the dog to the thing. And there's been multiples, and we've seen some viewership up, but most of it is no one seeing those things, and it's part of the content that we're trying to create. Fun things of Ity-B and I doing silly stuff, and we plan to do more. Again, the bottom line is this: that your time, my time, we won't stop sharing our life with you on Facebook and Instagram. We're just saying Sketchy Live itself is going to
the live part of it is going to be on YouTube.
On YouTube, and we sure would love for you to come
because I'm going to miss the interaction. If nobody's watching, if nobody's watching over there live and there's no comments coming in live, I'm going to have nothing to report, no information to report. Yeah. So please
keep going.
Speed and Shine TV said YouTube is your worldwide 4K TV station for free to broadcast on. It doesn't get any better than that.
It really doesn't. That you as anybody can just jump on it.
Sam said, I'll see you on YouTube. Just need to get technical support on setting it up. And that's it. There's just nothing to set up.
Go to Johnny Jalopy on YouTube.
Johnny Jalopy channel, subscribe and you'll get notified. Yeah.
And then, there's a little bell that on the side that tells you that'll notify you when we're going live or when we're coming on, or if we have stuff. And that's the thing, we plan to start having more content than just Sketchy Live.
Yeah.
That you'll have, that you can watch. And again, you may become sick of us and go,
we're going to be in your face.
This was a mistake. And now I can't stop. But,
you can always unsubscribe if we annoy you that much.
We hope you don't.
Uncle Larry said, how do you watch on YouTube? I do not have a clue. So we will fill you in this weekend.
We'll if you're in Detroit, come on by the thing. We'll show you exactly how to get on there.
We'll get you set up.
And again, maybe one of the first videos we do that we share on Facebook, because this is a decision that we've made. We're pulling the Band-Aid off. It's been hard, guys. Just know
it has. I've been fighting it tooth and nail for the last 3 years. Hank has been talking to us about it.
Fighting every change in tooth and nail, but
because this is the part that I dreaded, is having to tell you guys that all of your Facebook comments are no longer going, we're just moving platforms, but
it still shows comments and you can still interact.
I'll still be able to interact
because it's a live show, and that's why we're doing it live, is because, and that's the thing, if you go and you look at most streaming stuff, a majority of our content is live. And the reason for that is 2 reasons. You're the first reason. On a pre-recorded deal, we can't interact with you, which that part already makes me go, oh, that doesn't sound fun at all.
No.
So the first part is the interaction with you. The second part of it is we can still do that on YouTube. And, the cool thing is that as you're watching and spending time with us and commenting, every time you comment, those comments matter.
Yeah.
Right now, all these comments that are popping in Facebook, the algorithm in Facebook doesn't care. It doesn't look at your comments and go, wow, Lawrence Crawford really likes Sketchy Live on Facebook. We should let other people know that Sketchy Live is really fun. Lawrence Crawford thinks it's amazing. You know how many times he commented? He commented 16 times, where YouTube goes, holy cow, 16 times? That guy loves that show. Oh, this person 12 times? Oh my God, we should show this to other people. Facebook doesn't do that.
Yeah. And again, nothing against Facebook, because that was our starting point.
I have that against Facebook because there's been people like me that have made content and started off their businesses and continue to utilize it as a social media platform to spread the news and we made the business page, use their product, watch their ads, have them share stuff and put things in my feed that I don't want. I've played the game. And it's been, they do what they want and I get nothing in return, because they look at it as, you're welcome, you get to use our platform. Well, other platforms
we've been welcome.
Other platforms are saying, hey, come use our platform.
Come use we're making the change.
But that's not the solution.
Hicks said, see on the YouTube for sure. So he's coming along. Rob Earl said, is YouTube VHS or Betamax? LOL. That's the smart money move, guys. Well, I'll still be marching with you. Oh, he said with Tuesday Jalopy Army on YouTube, because for him it's Tuesday when he's watching us.
Hey, we love it.
Sarah said, people do not understand how much money goes into behind the scenes. You guys have to do what's best for you. We support you.
Thanks so much.
Lizzie's on board. Scott Hill, like, tag, and share. You are on the right path. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
George Bennett's in. Oh my God, you guys, you're wonderful. Uncle Larry said, tell me how to watch YouTube. Tell us how to watch you on YouTube. I have no clue.
Well, again, the easiest way to do it is to go right to YouTube, and then in the search, you just type in Giant Jalopy.
Just like and subscribe.
And you should find videos that say Giant Jalopy, and then click, there should be a page where you click on my logo. And you click on, and then it'll bring you right to the page, and then you just subscribe.
And when we go live, you do get a notification.
Yeah.
So as long as you're subscribed, you will get a notification. I mean, most of you will know we're normally doing Monday nights at 9:30.
The beauty of it, as well as our plan, again, this is where our great Hank Dutton and stuff will start getting more involved in this, in the transition, is that before Monday, probably like Friday and Saturday, you'll start seeing notifications of like, hey, they'll be live on Monday.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget to check it out Monday at 9:30. That
we'll be reminding
Sketchy
you.
Live will be live. You know what I mean? It I have many channels that I watch that'll do premieres and different stuff like that, or they said, and it's weeks in advance.
Yeah.
So that's our plan.
And Hank has also been great to set up reminders. We have a little social calendar he has set up for us now as to when content is going to drop, and he's just been fantastic.
Yeah.
Sam said, hey, you cats have bills to pay as well. Glenn and I are running up to Virginia next Monday, so I'll be missing your first YouTube only live podcast. Bummer. I don't know if we'll be doing it next Monday, because we're coming home from Autorama.
It'll be the next the next time we go live, which we'll make sure everybody knows when. We're still going to post that on Facebook too.
Yeah.
We're still going to make the ads to let you know, hey, we'll be going
head
live.
On over. Yeah.
Head over. It's time to meet over at YouTube. And we're hoping that everybody sees them, because more than likely when it says YouTube, Facebook goes, hide that.
Right.
Don't let them see.
Jim Pollen said, just jumped over to YouTube, watching over there now. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Paul Marziani, no problem. Watch a lot of YouTube. And there's probably a lot of you that have. I think Facebook has just been so convenient for people.
Right. And this
makes me feel better.
This
guys.
is where we've been.
Yeah.
And that's what I tried to explain to you is we've created that this is where people come to watch us because this is where we've been.
Right.
And I've said, just like if we were a television show back in the 80s and we were Two Is Enough and on ABC, but then ABC was going to drop us and NBC said, hey, bring that Two Is Enough show right on over to NBC. Would you stop? Would you go, oh, I don't watch NBC?
That is hilarious.
I don't watch
Two
NBC.
Is Enough is completely descriptive of what we are.
Maybe we change the name to Two Is Enough. That'll be our fifth podcast that we do. Two is enough.
That's hilarious.
3 is way too many.
James Clay said, if you guys need any help with figuring out the algorithm on Facebook, let me know. I will try and help. That may be a conversation we have with you this weekend.
Yeah.
Matt Williams.
It's just a matter we just in the Facebook realms of sharing what we share would be great. But we know that the YouTube is right now. There are other things that have tried to make streaming platforms, and we haven't jumped to that type of thing. But we do know that I mean, listen, there are a ton of I've watched some successful quote unquote YouTube channels, and I'm going, this is boring as shit. And I don't think we're boring. I think
we try not to be boring.
Well, I mean,
there's always something fun to talk about with the two of us.
With your weird medical words that you like to use.
I make up words. This is what I do. Yeah. People know this about me.
Like, what was the last week's gastral? What was the
esophageal?
Esophageal.
Anyways, Matt Williams said, I've been doing 312s at my job and don't get home until after you're on. I do try to catch you when I can, and I've decided to join you on YouTube when I can.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We really appreciate it. And again, that's the beauty of just like Facebook, where you can still watch it. It's all listen, there are plenty of sketchy lights. If you really missed us or you missed some episodes, go to YouTube, go to our YouTube channel.
Plenty to watch.
Every episode that we've done is on there. There's shorts that Hank Dudden has made.
Yeah.
That are little tidbits. We've got all kinds.
There's gonna be some music coming.
Every live is there. Yeah. Well, we're supposed to talk about that, but way to go.
Oh, sorry. I'm always putting my foot in my mouth.
and just think you'd miss that if you don't come over to YouTube. If you didn't
come. Sorry. Diane Kinnery switched over. Hank said during a live, no, there won't be ads, but if you watch the playback, there might be ads.
Good to know. Okay. See, there you go. More incentive to watch us live.
Nicole said, so I don't know how to comment on YouTube, but I will figure it out.
Well, again, in normal, when you watch a normal YouTube video, where it's pre-recorded, the only way to comment those comments is you have to go down below.
Right, but during the live, it should be different.
In live, it will be available for you to, as long as you're a subscriber and you've liked the channel, it'll be available for you to comment in the live.
Okay.
Because you're a part of the live. The problem is because it will still show the live after it's not live, and you'll still see the comments of the live.
But you just won't be able to comment live.
You won't be able to, but you still can comment.
Right.
It just won't be in the live
and
feed.
Do those still count? They probably will.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every comment you make anywhere on YouTube counts. If you are a YouTube watcher and you have channels that you love, take 2 seconds, pop down and just go, loved it.
Right.
Great show.
It's helping the people that use
every single every single channel. If you watch YouTube channels, every comment you make, whether they answer you or don't, helps them. If they answer you, it helps them 100 times better because now there's that interaction, which we try to do that. We haven't had a lot of comments on YouTube, but the ones that we've had, we've really tried hard to make sure we've gone over, liked it, loved it, and made a comment back to you, thanking you, all that kind of stuff. Because again, we don't take this for granted that you're spending your time with us. And that's why we're just asking for your support. Come along with us on this journey. This is a new chapter for Sketchy Live. This is a new chapter for Ity-B and I, and we would love for you to be a part of this new chapter. I feel like in many of the channels that are out there, we're not new people at doing this.
No,
we knew how to do it, and we have plans. Our Autorama trip, Ity-B has a mission. She's going to get names and contacts because we plan to have over the course of the next few months guests on here that we've met and talked to at Autorama and the different shows that we've been to. I got artist friends that I want to bring on, but it's just been, their time is valuable too. And, I just want to make it valuable for all, where if they come on, them being seen also does something for them too. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if it's a small business, a great example is, we've had like when we had like when Thomas Estrada, he said, I'd love to come on. I would love for him to come on, and then the viewership of content is seen in a bigger way, and it's not blocked,
right?
And that helps. It's like Thomas Estrada needs my help, but because he's an amazing artist and is just on the top of the chain. But to be able to say, hey man, it's worth coming on my little stupid show, because it'll still maybe give you a little bit of a bump, or you'll meet some new fans.
Right.
So,
well, that's the goal. Always.
Yeah, that's
to grow everybody's business. We're all in this together.
That is what when we started doing the podcasty part of it, and when I was selling that thought process to Ity-B of getting away from always drawing, is I'm like, here's where you and I can talk to people about their little businesses like we are, and try to help in some way. Let them be seen.
That's really what the goal was initially with the podcast. And I take full responsibility. I've done a horrible job with scheduling people. But if you are interested in coming on, please reach out to me and let me know, because I want to set up a calendar, and I want to be able to. What are you doing?
This is what people on YouTube do. They do this, and then they do this.
Oh,
I was just while you were talking,
set up a calendar. Yeah, I want to set up a calendar so we can get some people on. I'd love to have the McCoys on. They have so much to talk about. In fact, we've had them on before. It's been years, and we didn't have quite the format we have now. So I definitely want to get with them again.
Are you seeing that most of all these comments now
are yes
on YouTube?
I know.
You guys are the best.
And Paul Marziani said he was watching on YouTube live, and there were no ads. So that's good to know.
Thanks, Paul, for the insight on that.
Yes.
That helps. And again, I get it, because I watch a bunch of podcasts, like, and they're mostly comedians, and they'll run, and then there'll be an ad, and then listen, there's not only the ads that YouTube throws at you, but then the people that are on the show are reading their ads. We've got a purple mattress smart. I would listen. Ity-B and I would love to have the opportunity, and that's something that we're going to be making available soon as well, is that for you small business owners out there, if you'd like to buy a small piece of time here on Sketchy Live, we would love to talk about you and your products and the things that you do, because I feel like this lady over here can make up all kinds of stuff about stuff.
I can.
And sell your product.
I can.
She's pretty, she's got a beautiful smile, and she knows how to use Dave's butt wipes. Dave's butt wipes. I've always used Dave butt wipes because Dave's butt wipes really wipe my butt. That would be like what an ad would be like.
Yeah.
If Ity-B was do an ad. It's okay. 2 seconds. The ad is for Smart Tangerine deodorant.
I just felt super unfresh one day, and I was like,
for your dog, not for you.
For your dog. Long day at the park with the dog, and she came home pretty ripe. Pretty ripe.
Yeah.
No.
Pits is stinking.
Yeah, we could definitely work out some stuff for you guys.
This is our
so again, not starting next Monday. We'll be just heading back from Autorama next Monday. The following Monday, we will be going live YouTube only. Lizzie said she'd share us out. Perfect. Detroit Rug Company will see us this weekend at the show. Can't wait. Nick Crawford. Blow of Money said post 5 times a day. We'll be in your face.
Yeah, and also they were asking, how are we doing multiple platforms now? Well, we utilize a StreamYard is the platform that we stream on.
Yes.
And listen, if you want to, it's been worth the money. It's been very easy to use. You've been able to figure it out. See, here's where StreamYard
even a monkey can figure it out.
Here's where StreamYard should be kicking us some money. Here we're doing a StreamYard ad, but so it works to do that, and we'll probably still continue to do our live on this particular platform of StreamYard
for now.
Using it to do get us to
YouTube.
It just we're not going to continue to go also to Facebook, because unlike tonight, everybody who was watching the show was watching it solely on Facebook and not on YouTube. And you guys have been so awesome that
everybody's making the move.
Just flipped over and you went over to YouTube and you are watching us there. Hopefully you're hitting like and subscribe.
Yes.
And you're hitting some comments inside the comments. And then when the show is over, stop and stay, hit some more comments. It would be a phenomenal thing. We could really use the bump. And Uncle Larry says he'll pay for a spot.
Sarah wants to know what I'm drinking tonight. I'm drinking water, Sarah. I'm drinking water.
Uncle Larry's Pot of Light.
Oh,
go see Uncle Larry. He'll shine the light on you because he's that kind of guy.
And if you need security, we got your guy.
Also, we love you, man.
Randy Wolfman Adam on YouTube watching right now. Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate it. So that was the big announcement, is that we are our next time live on Sketchy Live will be on YouTube, and it won't be this multiple platform Facebook Live. So we're just hoping that we can get yours. And again, based on your reactions, that every comment is now coming from YouTube,
I know,
means so much to us.
We got Sam Metro just subscribed.
It's so great. And the fact that you're even trying to figure it out and going over and against your will, that we really appreciate it. So, and again, we will still continue.
The Evans, Michael, Riff Driven, Thomas Estrada is on there. He said, I'll be there. Can't wait to be a guest.
We are looking, we'll still continue to share our life on Facebook like we normally do, Instagram like we normally do. But when it comes to the Sketchy brand, Sketchy Live brand, which is we're really trying to turn this
grow
into
the brand.
Something.
Yeah.
That this is another thing under the umbrella of Johnny Jalopy. Is Sketchy Live, and we hope to really seeing the future of maybe other shows and podcast things that we can do under the Johnny Jalopy banner. I know, like, I've been watching, for instance, I'm a big fan of Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s I think it's called see, I already screwed it up. I think it's like More Dirt or something, but he's got his own like entertainment platform amongst his racing stuff. But he has like a Minutes with Dale, and then he does like a big podcast with guests on and stuff like that. Well, he just started a podcast with his wife where they just sit down and they talk about their marriage and things going on and stuff like that. And all it made me go is,
oh my gosh, we've got stories.
We do that. We already do that in many ways on Sketchy Live, but there's another theoretical thing that we could sit down and just talk about things that happened.
Well, we have our Word with Friends podcast. We do have a
Word with Friends podcast,
biblical Christian thing that we do.
We do. We'd love for you to come check that out as well. That's
the
not a
Word
live,
with Friends.
That's not a live.
YouTube.
That's not a live channel, but it is something that Ity-B and I make content of. And
we share a lot of our life over there as well. We share some business stuff too. In that, it gets a little personal because
Hank D, absolutely. And a segment I'm starting to work on that will be shorts and different little stuff that I'm coining under Johnny on the Spot.
Yes,
so I plan to at Detroit Autorama plan to do a few Johnny on the Spots. So if you're at Detroit, be ready. I may be throwing a camera in your face
and doing a quick
30-second Johnny on the Spot.
Jots.
And it may be as simple as
hey, what's your favorite car here? Boom.
No,
done.
Is LS swap or flathead? And then 30 seconds. And you gotta be Johnny. You
gotta be ready.
So that's a fun thing. We hope to bring in some more content to that too.
Let's just keep our fingers crossed that he doesn't ask me to do this because I am not good on the
Itty on the Spot.
No, that doesn't even go. We got to find a segment for me.
Made up words by Ity.
Dan said, what about your dog? That makes 3. It does. And we'd love to make her a part of it as well.
Does she really count?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
Got you.
Anyway.
You're going to go live down at Autorama in the basement. Yep. It's tough to go.
So that is hard.
Super live because of the bands and stuff. We got to plan it out.
We've tried to do live stuff in the basement, and there's so much music and stuff going on.
Yeah.
That'll immediately get shut down. Speed and Shine can definitely.
Yeah.
He knows the deal on that part. There's a lot of editing involved, but we hope to bring some stuff and
we at least we'll probably video and then we'll have to edit it out of our music or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. But Speed and Shine said there's a program that you can live stream your old episodes for hours at a time. We'll get with you on that, Mike, because that sounds great. Sarah said, also, I love that I can do the small video in the corner of my screen with YouTube and watch where Facebook makes me completely exit out. Oh, okay. Great feature. Thanks for the tip to share with everyone.
We're glad about that. And of course, you know, like, I lost where the hell I was at.
Michael said, because of you, I was able to find Hobo's Hot Rod Garage and just see how talented Jim is for that. I thank you.
Yes.
And I really feel like we have brought people together just by way of our show, just because there's so many creative people.
Like Jim Pollan really need our help, but
he didn't need our help.
Or even, you know, Howard Pierpont.
Yeah.
Two times, our little Daddy Roth. Guests that we've had on that we had so much fun doing it. And it was such a fun time making the content. And a lot of those videos are doing pretty good on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But again, every time I try to go to share them on any other social platform, generally nobody sees them. And I'm like, there's no way 2 people saw the Little Daddy Roth video on Facebook and we're like, this is boring, because there's just no way. That the stories and stuff that he was telling were phenomenal.
Yeah, and anyone who knows who he is and where he came from and the history of his family,
me go, that's bullshit. There's no way.
That should have had a million views.
Interesting stuff Howard had to talk about, and the Hobo's Hot Rod Garage talking about his stuff, and Dennis the Menace, and it was we've had some cool people on already, and those videos need to be seen. So again, love your support. Go over to YouTube. John, I should have the link over here. It was what we should have had. What if I can do that? Can I? Oh, I can. Let me.
For YouTube. Yeah, everybody, thank you so much. I know I'm missing a ton of comments here again. I'm mouseless right now, so I'm trying to scroll using my laptop mouse, and I am not good at it. Oh, Hank D said that's on bit with Ity-B. That's true. Back in the day, that was my thing. That's on bit, and I don't even know why or where it came from. I wish I could find the episode where that originated, because I don't even know how we came up with it. But
I don't know if this will take you there.
Lizzie said you guys have an email on your YouTube channel. Okay.
Yes, JohnnyJalopy.com.
Yeah. Johnny Jalopy LLC at gmail.com is the email.
JohnnyJalopy.com is where they go.
Oh,
you hit contacts.
Yeah. Yes.
You're just all full of.
And there's a newsletter as well that we are collecting the names and emails for, so we can get that sent out when we have one ready. But Hank is working with us on that.
We have lots of stuff in the works behind the scenes.
So much stuff.
This was content things and stuff like this, but this was one of the biggest band-aids, or one of the biggest things that we needed to address immediately and get rolling on it, because it's the catalyst that catapults the rest of the things that we want to do and create over there on YouTube exclusively for you guys, and that you'll be able to watch more fun Johnny Jalopy content, Ity-B doing silly stuff and things. And it just, again, your amazing viewership here has been awesome, and your support has been amazing. And that's the part that we felt bad about. It's like, because every time we look at the end of a Sketchy Live and on Facebook, and we go, 800 people, man, that was 800 views.
Yeah.
And then we go to YouTube, 6 views. And it's like, oh, okay.
So it's not a matter of people not wanting to watch. It's just everybody got comfortable with Facebook because that's what we were using. It's our own fault. That's where we started it. So it's my fault. I'll take the blame. I just feel like we're heading in a good direction. We are so thankful for the support from you guys. More to come.
Yep.
Please keep an eye out on the YouTube channel. If we don't go live, there's still going to be content shared over there. Like Johnny said, we're going to do some Johnny on the spot little things. And I mean, you can probably do those upstairs where it's a little quieter.
Yeah. Hey, and if you really want to support the channel, don't forget, we still have these.
Oh,
our Sketchy Live t-shirts. So you can support us in this way too. Here's where we try to sell merch. Here's our first commercial. It's the Johnny Jalopy Sketchy Live and Ity-B Sketchy Live t-shirt available right now. Plenty of them. So come on down, grab one.
Yes.
And they're a good time. Head on over to JohnnyJalopy.com where you can buy all kinds of fun stuff, art, stickers, beanies, hats to come soon. And always, we really appreciate all that you have done for us and your support. And tonight has definitely made us feel especially
super supported,
especially Ity-B. This definitely was a thing that helped.
This was tough for me.
Helped her see that, I I knew that the folks that follow us would be like, yeah, man, we'll help you. I knew that this reaction, you guys are amazing people, and I didn't doubt that if we just asked, which is what I said to you, if we just asked them
and be transparent and tell people
be
why.
real about why we're doing it, they'll understand, and they'll probably be the first people to go, heck yeah, we'll go over there, even if we don't watch it. Again, you don't even have to watch it; just click it on.
But we'd love for you to watch. We'd love for the
interaction.
Look, I need the interaction, guys. I'm really hoping people.
Hey, do you understand? Really, here's the reality of it. You want us to be transparent. Without you, she goes away.
I go away.
I don't need her.
I cease to exist.
Then this becomes just a recorded show where it's just my hand. Who wants to watch my hand?
It took you 2 to 3 years to even get me to come on.
Well, I had the idea because I'd watched a couple artist friends of mine. Doug Dora was one of the first people I saw doing it. And he was, painting and pinstriping and stuff like that. And I watched him struggle trying to interact. And because he had so many fans, he has so many fans as he would do it. And then I watched a couple other artist guy who obviously followed and I also watched some big time comic book artists doing the same thing. Pages where they're drawing a sick ass Batman and their fans are like, oh my God, I have a question. What kind of pencil? Da, 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 da. And they'd be like, I think, hold on. Dave asked,
it's hard to do it by yourself.
Oh, wait, hold on. What kind of pencil? And I'm like, oh my God. So then I did it once by myself and it was brutal. Early stages, did it by myself one time, went live, and it was terrible. And then I was like, hey, babe, would you mind? I could really use your help. Would you mind just reading the comments to me? Just reading them to me. And then it was like, because we only had one thing. It was like a microphone that had a microphone or a camera with a microphone built in it. And
it was such a rough gig.
You could kind of hear Ity-B's voice. Art Stevens said, what kind of paper are you using? It was like that.
It was so bad.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh my God, that sounds terrible. But oh my God, you read all the comments. That was awesome. And then the next time we went live, there was more people and they were commenting and we were reading everybody's comments and it was awesome.
And then it became this whole thing that I just took on because I was now forming relationships.
Yes. Everybody was showing up for you.
I'd be reading comments and cracking up. He's like, why are you laughing? I'm like, oh, something somebody said over here.
Why are you telling me? Because, she goes, I thought you just wanted to know the
I
art.
wasn't even reading. Yeah, private conversations with people.
Yeah, you're like typing. I'm like, what are you typing? Oh, Dave wanted to know where if we're going to be at the show on go to the car show on Tuesday. I'm like, what car show and who's Dave? Dave, where are you from? And then I'll never forget that first time Howard Pierpont, 38 degrees, Mineola, Texas, or whatever it was.
Started it, and then we were just asking people, let us know where you're tuning in from because we wanted to see where the viewership was coming from, and then people got to know people. Oh, you're in my town. Oh, we'll see you at this cruise in, and people were meeting up, and then. Fun. Oh my gosh, it's been a blast. Been
people that have got to know each other through Sketchy Live. Yeah. So it's been the collective. We're so excited. We can't thank you so much for all your support throughout the years. And we're so excited about the next chapter for Sketchy Live and the whole things that we plan to do. And I can tell Larry's using talk to speech.
I just listed the title. It's the Word with Friends podcast on YouTube. Yeah, we had somebody asking.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, we're at about an hour. Yep. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being so supportive.
And we're so excited to see you at Detroit Autorama.
Yes,
please come see us. Come down to the basement and find your way to us, and then be watching out for Johnny on the spot and also some opportunities to record. And again, Ity-B will be taking folks down. So if you're interested in being a guest on Sketchy Live, please come on down to the basement. We'd love to meet you, talk to you, all that kind of stuff. And we are so excited. We're so excited for Autorama. We can't wait. It feels like forever.
I know. It's been a whole year
to see all of our Detroit family and to get to see great faces that we've missed. So
yeah. We love you guys.
Love you guys. Sketchy Live, another Sketchy Live Monday in the books. We hope that you had a great time, because we sure had a great time talking to you, and your interaction means so much to us. And this video is a great video to watch. But if you want to watch other videos, I'd probably hit right after this at the ending more videos that you could click on and go check out. So hit that like and subscribe button and head over to joinjalopy.com. We appreciate it. Anything else, Ity-B?
No.
Nothing
We're
else?
good. We're good. We love you guys. Thank you so much.
Make sure you have a phenomenal week. And as always,
stay sketchy.
We'll see you guys very, very soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.